Thanks very much. I understand there is a police investigation going on, but I just wondered how distracting and how tough your job's been this week to get your side ready for this FA Cup game with everything going on in the background.
Well, in fact, we had a good and normal week of training with 5 training sessions, including today's training. Obviously, I suppose it was a topic within the team, but they're all human beings, and Mason was part of the group until before we had our break. But as I said, it was a good week of training. We could train under normal circumstances, and we're looking forward to the game tomorrow.
Simon Stone.
Hi, Ralf. Just in terms of the transfer deadline, obviously Jesse Lingard didn't get the move that he wanted. Was that in any way related to the fact that Mason is unavailable for selection for the foreseeable future?
Well, 3 weeks ago, Jesse didn't want to leave. Then he changed his mind. I had a chat with him some 10 days ago. And I could fully understand why, and that he wanted to leave to get game time for his future, also for the World Cup. And I said to him at the time, in case he finds a club where he would like to play for, and also the club finds a solution with our club, I would let him go and allow him to leave. But obviously, with all the development we had in the last couple of days, things changed a little bit. On the other hand, we also had no agreement with any other club. So at one stage, we had to take a final decision together with the board, and we decided to rather keep Jesse until the end of the season.
So I realise it's a difficult subject, but the Mason Greenwood situation was a factor in how Jesse's ended up staying at Manchester United.
In a way, yes, but in the end, the club also told me, the board told me, that they couldn't find an agreement with any of those clubs that were interested in him. So with the window closing on Monday evening, for me in the afternoon, the board informed me that they would rather want him to stay. And for me, that was a decision that I could fully understand and accept. So it was 2 things. One thing was obviously that we had the problem with Mason Greenwood and being without a player for the time being that has played regularly in the last couple of weeks. And on the other hand, the club couldn't find an agreement with any other club.
Simon Peach.
Hi, Ralf. Obviously, one player is going to be unavailable for the foreseeable future. Some players left on loan. Are you happy with the state of your squad, given those signings came in at the end of the January transfer window?
As I said earlier on, I thought so far the group was slightly too big. We had too many players, and too many players not really seeing the chance to get regular game time. This is why I'm happy, not only for the club and for ourselves, but also for the players. I think players like Donny, Anthony and Ahmad, they deserve to get regular game time. And I wish them all the very best. I was in contact with all 3 players. Ahmad has already played and scored in his first game. And I'm pretty sure that Anthony and Donny will do well at Everton and at Sevilla, and hopefully come back in the summer in good form.
You mentioned a few weeks back that Paul Pogba might be available for this match. Will he be in the squad tomorrow? And are there any other players returning, maybe Luke Shaw, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, or anyone unavailable?
Yes, Paul will be part of the group. He might even be in the starting 11. There are still a couple of players missing out. Eddie Cavani will only return on the weekend. He contacted me a week ago and asked me if he could have 2 more days at home, and I allowed him because I knew that he couldn't be in the starting 11 anyway with jet lag and with only coming back today or last night. So he won't be part of the group. Victor Lindelof has been ill the whole week and not training, so he will also miss out tomorrow's game. The same is true with Jesse. He asked me and the club if we could give him a couple of days off just to clear up his mind. And he will be back in the group, I suppose, next Monday, back for training. and then be a regular part of the whole squad again. Yes, Eric Bailly, he came back yesterday. He has some problems, a swollen ankle with his ankle, and will therefore not be part of the squad for tomorrow. All the other players will be available.
Michael Gray.
Hi, Ralf. Ralf, there's speculation that Mauricio Pochettino may leave Paris Saint-Germain in the summer. Is there a direction for yourself? Are you going to be moving upstairs next season, or have you not had that conversation with the club yet? Because the interest from Pochettino on Man United is not going to go away.
I have no idea. My full focus is on developing and training the group right now. We have important games coming up in 3 different competitions, so I cannot give any reasonable answer to that question. As I said, my focus is on the next couple of games and the next couple of weeks and months, be as successful as we can be.
Last one here for Andrew Mitton.
Hello, Ralf. What are you looking for from your fullbacks in the system that you're playing at Manchester United?
Well, they have to be both. They have to be defenders and at the same time give as much input as they possibly can if we're in possession of the ball. So they should be offensive fullbacks, offensive defenders. And I think in the last couple of weeks we have improved in those areas. It will also be an important position tomorrow for tomorrow's game, because Middlesbrough will play with a back five with very offensive wingbacks, at times even with 5 or 6 offensive players in the opposition's half. So it will be very important that we play tactically on a high level with regard to our own fullbacks. And as I said, I'm happy with the development that all those players have taken. Luke will be back. He will probably play from the beginning, because Alex Telles only came back last night and played on Wednesday for Brazil for 90 minutes. Yes, but this is what I want to see. Offensive fullbacks playing almost like wingers do, and at the same time be modern defenders, winning one-on-one duels, switching sides from one side to the other when we have to mark through. This is what we want to see and what I expect from our fullbacks.